Hello, welcome. This is another video about how to solve quadratic equations by taking square roots. Once again, please remember that if you have a quadratic ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, you cannot have an x term and still use this method. If you have an x term, then you have to solve this using something else. So you can have the squared term, you can have a constant, but you can't have that middle term or a term with just x in it. But since we don't here, we can. And so I'm going to take my 2x squared minus 12 equals 8. And our goal is to get that squared part alone. So I'm going to solve it like I would any kind of linear equation. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. And then I've got 2x squared is equal to 20. And then I'm going to divide by 2. So then x squared is equal to 20 divided by 2 would be 10. I'm going to leave some space here because I know of what I've got the x squared part alone, so I know that the next part I'm going to do is take the square roots. And I need some space to write in here that when you take the square root, you have to add this plus or minus in here. And so that would cancel the squares, and you'd be left with just here x. And that's going to be equal to x equals plus or minus the square root of 10. Now, the square root of 9 is 3, and the square root of 16 is 4. So the square root of 10 in between those two is going to be 3 point something. It will be an irrational number. And so we'll just leave it like that. If we could simplify it, then we would. But the square root of 10 broken down into prime factors would just be 2 times 5. There's only one 2. There's only one 5. So those just stay under the radical as the square root of 10. And so this would be our final answer.